another video to talk to you about the campus life of Christ University, because people are like, your culture video was great, but we want to know a little more about the campus life. So I can cover a few more aspects that I feel are aspects that I've left out. So I can just cover them, and you guys can probably go run through them with me, and I can probably address the questions that you guys had. So one question I had was, how is the faculty generally at Christ University? So guys, on a very general note, like if I can tell you, generally Christ is known for their academics. So of course, a lot of emphasis is given to that. Whether you take any campus, your faculties will be good irrespective. But again, this will be department specific, right? So if you talk to me about law faculties, Christ has a very good ranking. So I suggest that you look at rankings individually for each of these courses, and then you can understand the faculty, the kind of faculty that comes, because I can talk about psychology and the faculty is amazing. So if you talk to me about my field, I can tell you about psychology. It has very good faculty. People are always worried about that. It has excellent faculty. The ratings are very good. And just like that, similarly, when you go, subject by subject, you will have to probably get in touch with people from your department and ask them, or ex-Christ types of people who studied there, and they can give you more, guidance on that. But personally, if you ask me, how's the faculty of Christ, it is very good. Christ is always known for its academics, so I will not lie to you about that. I have always learned from the degrees that I have received from Christ, and the faculties have been pretty helpful, and they are kind of there to help you out. So they would not say no to you when you go to them for some doubts or anything extra. They want students like that, who can actually sit in the library, who can make their notes, who can read more articles, who can come to them, who want to take that initiative to do something more than what the ordinary students are doing. Christ always promotes that, but you have to take that interest to yourself. They are not going to come behind you. So yeah, that is how it works there. Next is the canteens, and how are the canteens priced. So guys, again, this is very campus specific. Like I've already mentioned in my videos before, the Bangalore campus canteens are a little more expensive. I mean, a little cheaper, a little more on the subsidized end when compared to the Delhi NCR canteen, and I guess the Pune Lavasa is also a little on the higher end. But the Bangalore campus canteens are comparatively lesser because it's very city specific. So when you look at canteens and you look at the rates at canteens or the mess facility or the food, you always have to consider the city where the campus is built in, right? So naturally, if it's Delhi NCR, obviously the rates are higher up north, or whichever area the campus is in. So just put your mind, think of it like that, and that's how you'll get to know. Another question I got to know is, how expensive are the PGs? Now, again, I can tell you from my personal experience, the PGs near the Bangalore campus were very cheap compared to the NCR campus, and again, that's because of the area that we're in. Even though the Delhi NCR campus is in NCR, it's in Ghaziabad, the rates are very high because ours is one of the first campus that has been made there. So of course the rates are high in those PGs. So in that case, if you're looking at the Delhi NCR campus, I would suggest you take an apartment or you stay in the priced hostels, because that is going to be better for you. The PGs charge you a lot, even though they are like near the college and it's accessible, they are very expensive. So I can't deny that there is any kind of difference there. They do charge more because they know that the students need these areas to stay, and the area is not very great to stay. So Rajnagar can be one of your options if you're looking at the NCR campus, or Indirapuram can be your other option. If that's a little more on the expensive side, go for the hostels, but I would still tell you that the PGs are very expensive, and I did not personally find the worth there, even though I was living there, because the amenities are close to zero and the amount they charge is a lot. So you'd rather stay in a hostel and pay for your mess in the college, and just eat in college. That's what anyways all students do, because there's not much to do. If you're in the Bangalore campus, I will always recommend PGs. I had an amazing PG experience in Bangalore, and they give you food as well. I think mess facilities and the PGs were not that expensive when compared to the Delhi NCR campus. So yeah, you can go ahead with that. I can tell you about these campuses, and I think the same goes for BGR and Kengeri, because you're like near that. I think it's better to stay either in the hostel or in PGs nearby. But for the Delhi NCR campus, I will not recommend that. I will recommend apartments. If you are finding that a little more expensive, because I found it expensive, go ahead for hostels. Go ahead with hostels. And so that's your food, that's your lodging. I've covered the faculty. And the placements, I've already covered this before, guys, but again, since I have got so many questions again,